Hi y'all.
What is your definition of true self-care? In this video, I'm going to showcase the 4 pillars of reparenting your inner child through loving discipline, self-care, emotional regulation, and joy. I'm focusing on these childhood wounds that has permeated every factor of my life: romantic relationships, parenting, workplace, friendships, and of course, most importantly, my relationship with myself. This has been the most important work I've ever done, and I'm so happy that I have gotten to this space. The Black Mother Lume podcast by Jennifer Arnese has been the foundation of my transformation and in parenting little Colleen. When I think about little Colleen, I think about how would I treat a little 6-year-old girl with the cutest little face. She loves to dance, she loves to smile, she loves to create. How would I treat a little 6-year-old girl that is just so innocent in this world? That's the foundation of reparenting. I'm going to showcase how I utilize the 4 pillars to reparent my inner child and to heal my deep mother wounds. First off is loving discipline. This will look like me showing up for myself and not beating myself up. Think about if you had a child and they need to do their homework. How would that look? I'm going to talk to my inner child how I wanted to be spoken to when I was a child. I need you to make this commitment to yourself. You said you wanted to lose weight. You said you wanted to get fit. We have a trip coming up. Let's get this done. And sometimes it doesn't happen on the first or the second talk. And that's why so many people are like, you can't be nice to kids, because they don't listen. It just sometimes it takes a little bit more reinforcement, a little bit more reminding, because we're so used to a different kind of communication. We're not used to being spoken to nicely. When I have to motivate myself through kindness and compassion, it won't hit the first, the second, and sometimes even the third time. But eventually, I'll get up and do it because this voice keeps speaking to me. That's what my loving discipline pillar looks like. So now that that's done, let's move on to my next pillar, which is self-care. For the next pillar, self-care. Self-care truly means just giving yourself what your inner child craves. Lately, I've been giving myself baths. I used to not do baths so often because I didn't feel like it. I love baths, but like the process of just running the water, filling up a tub, throwing in a bath bomb, I was like, I could just take a shower and get it over with. When I did the bath, it hit all the spots I did not know I needed hit. If you haven't had a bath lately, I would highly recommend. I was like, oh, self-care really isn't doing the most. It's hitting exactly what you need. And for this portion of the video, it's gonna be sponsored by Lume. Lume was so kind enough to send me their starter pack, and I have been a Lume customer for years. I have Lume in my shower right now. Lume was invented by OBGYN Shannon Klingman, clinically proven to block body odor all day and continues controlling body odor for 72 hours. And Lume comes in 8 different scents, so you could choose what you're feeling for the day. Lume Starter Pack is wonderful for beginners, and it's a great part of your self-care pillar. The starter pack comes with a full-size stick of the whole body deodorant, and it's whole body. You could use it anywhere. This is the toasted coconut scent, and I've had this one before and it smells delicious. It comes with a tube of whole body deodorant cream, or if you want the whole body deodorant spray, which is great for on the go and touch-ups, and it's perfect for nighttime routines, because that's what I'm going to use it for. Lume Starter Pack also comes with 2 free products. This is their acidified body wash in Clean Tangerine, and you can pick another gift such as their acidified deodorant wipes. This is awesome if you're on the go, you need to wipe the pits, the cheeks, wherever you need. Ever since I've been conscious about what I put on my skin, Lume has always been a part of my regimen. It's phthalate-free, vegan-friendly, and sensitive skin-friendly. Specifically to treat your inner little girl during your self-care routine, Lume is offering an extra $5 off if you click the link in the description box and type in the code ColleenM during checkout. That's over 40% off of your total, and I think it's well worth it. Thank you, Lume, for sponsoring this portion of the video. Loving discipline is also setting your alarm every single day to take your meds. And as soon as it goes off, I'm stopping whatever I'm doing and taking it. I just finished my last pill of my round of antibiotics for treating my Lyme disease. We'll see what happens. But I'm gonna hit the shower and come back to you with the next pillar of reparenting my inner child. This smells incredible. Clean tangerine? Yes, ma'am. I have the big size of the Lume acidified body wash, and I use this as my wash. So for my face wash, I use the Rice Niacinamide cleanser. This is Paula's Choice Clinical Pro Retinaldehyde Dual Retinoid Treatment. And to top it off, I'm using my favorite retinol oil. This is Pixie's Overnight Retinol Oil. I love this stuff to death. This is like my 3rd bottle. I've been doing a nightly skincare routine since I was 25, when I first got into like the Korean 10-step care, routine. And I have been consistent with my skincare ever since. Shower time is my favorite time of the day. It is my absolute favorite time of the day because it's just a time where I get to really focus on me, focus on my body, focus on my skin, focus on being warm and cozy, focus on feeling and smelling fresh. I like to use phthalate-free lotions, especially before bed. The EOS Pink Champagne Lotion, good God, this smells good. And the formula is wonderful. Some people say it's not moisturizing. I find it very moisturizing. Now we're gonna hit the pits. I'm put some on my boobies too. Sometimes my boobies get sweaty. And that's my self-care routine for the night. This helps me just feel so good going into the bed. On to the next pillar. Pillar 3. Emotional self-regulation. Now this could look like a bunch of things, but the most common ways I regulate my nervous system is journaling and somatic healing therapy. Somatic healing therapy are exercises that allows you to remove trauma from the body. If you're interested, you could find some on YouTube. I did one the other night and it made me bawl. The thing about trauma is it's not held in the mind, it's held in the body. So when you see people doing things like boxing or running and they feel so good afterwards, it's because they moved that energy out of them. The emotions were able to be channeled through them and out. So if you ever feel anger, you can like slam a pillow. Movements like hip opening stretches helps move trauma out, emotional repressed feminine trauma out of the body. One time I was feeling really anxious and I just wanted to sprint. So I got on a treadmill and went the fastest I could go and just got it out of me, and I felt so much better afterwards. My heart was pumping, my adrenaline was pulsing, and I was sweating, and I was angry. But then I realized the anger was just frustration and overwhelm. But it got it out of me. But journaling is one of the best ways to emotionally self-regulate and to check in on yourself. Self-awareness is key, but this is truly one of the pillars of reparenting yourself. I have to talk to her and I have to check in with her often. And although I check in with her throughout the day, we have to kind of meet up at the end of the day and kind of trade notes. So I got myself a really cute journal and a beautiful pen that my mom actually gave me for Christmas. And you see how I'm not afraid to shout out my mom. I don't have any issues with my mom. I just know that being in her vicinity doesn't bring me peace. It doesn't bring me joy. I actually feel very on edge around my mom because I'm preparing for daggers. Do you know what I mean? That's a lot of stress hormone pulsing through my body unnecessarily, especially for someone that is not even fun. Why am I being around people who aren't even enjoyable? So I just keep my distance a lot, often, and get to writing. I'll be back for pillar 4. The final and my most favorite pillar of reparenting my inner child is joy. And what has been bringing me joy lately? Creating. I realized I was consuming way more than I create. And that is not a part of feminine childlike essence. Feminine essence creates. We love color, we love beauty, we love making. I have taken up quite a few hobbies since last year, but even more so now that I'm just following what little Colleen likes to do. I've always loved to color. I've been an art major my entire life. I have been an artist my entire life. Last year I got into coloring. I actually enjoy coloring way more than I do drawing, which is what I did in high school. I've been coloring my tail off. These are some fun ones. This one is one of my faves. I know, I just found her so cute. Lately, I have been way into Legos, and I've built so many Legos so far. I just started the hobby. I've built 2 botanical Lego sets. I have this trio of Lego City postcards. This is New York. Isn't it cute? I'm gonna frame them. Japan. London. I hope they come up with more because they're so cute. This is the MTV Moon Man. I got these baby dolls because I'm making them into keychains. I have a keychain making set and I'm turning these cute little baby doll brats into bag charms, and I'm gonna give them to my nieces. I've already started the process and have just the little things that makes me happy, and it'll make my nieces happy too. Also from Shein, I got this little building block set, and this has been like one of my favorites lately. I like to put on a marathon of Law & Order SVU, sit down and build this puppy. So I'm actually going to continue working on this now, and when I'm done, guess what? I'll have a cute little piece of art at the end. So not only am I creating, I'm also decorating my place. So I love that for me. You can see I haven't stopped smiling since this segment started. Joy is me talking on the phone with my sisters, and joy is me finding a Law & Order SVU. Every single time I turn on USA and it's a SVU marathon, I throw the remote away. My happiness is seeing Olivia Benson. If you want to contribute to my joy, I have an Amazon gift registry. I'd be so appreciative if you guys would check out my registry and feel free to send me anything on my gift list. If you enjoy and support the content, it's a great way to pay it forward, because I have things like this on here that I want. When it comes to reparenting my inner child, I know this is going to be a literal lifelong journey. I will always have to keep her in mind because I have to pretty much unlearn 35 years worth of negative self-talk, self-worth, and self-esteem issues. But thinking of little Colleen has made it so much easier to protect her and in turn protect myself. Through loving discipline, self-care, nervous system regulation, and joy, I'm pouring into her and thus pouring into me. I'm protecting her. I'm letting her know she is worth it. She is valuable. She is seen and she is heard. And she doesn't have to be doing the most and achieve the most and get the most in order to be valuable. She is worthy all in her existence, and she deserves the best. The best. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more, and share it with others. Sharing rids shame. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Full speed, so avoid Paris. Don't need,